Today I bring you some good news and some bad news with the PMDG 737 next generation for Microsoft Flight Simulator. In today's video, just a short little update from the forums regarding PMDG and where they are with Microsoft Flight Simulator. If you're new around here, be sure to like, comment and subscribe. It really helps me out so you can stay up to date with the latest Microsoft Flight Simulator news, add-ons and everything in between. But without further delay, let's get right into it. So for those of you who don't know, PMDG have been in the business for 24 years now. I believe it's their anniversary around this time. So it is a well-known, reputable flight simulation add-on developer. They do a really good job. Of course, we've had the DC6 already, and that has got some really good feedback. It looks marvellous. Let's get into the news about the DC6 and then we'll move on to the 737. So they've pushed an update through the operations center that should clean up a few items that were messed up with Sim Update 5. Now Sim Update 5 is a common theme through this video, especially compatibility with it. So for those of you with the DC6, go update it. They seem to fix mostly minor things and there's nothing that overly stands out for me. Just a lot of bug fixes, ensuring that the DC6 is compatible with Sim Update 5. The developer who posted this on the forum, Robert, was definitely making it clear that Sim Update 5 has brought over a lot of challenges. Something that really sticks out is that he has said it's made it much harder for the team to determine whether the issues that are popping up are PMDG issues, i.e. bugs made by them, or Sim and Asobo issues. Really hard to distinguish, so I can imagine this is being reflected through the add-on market and developers have got a lot of trouble on their hands, but by the looks of it, they're on top of it. They've got an update out pretty quickly. Moving over to the 737, beautiful aircraft, although sadly we don't have any new previews. We're still going off the really old ones we got last year, I think just after release of Microsoft Flight Simulator. So hopefully they'll provide us with some good new screenshots, maybe a video preview in the not so distant future. Good news first. They say that 75% of the development team's workflow is dedicated to getting the 737 into a state where they can plop it into the simulator and test it. Now, they originally planned to put the 737 in the simulator around August 1st, but, and wait for it, we've got the bad news here, the timeline, and I quote, went up into flames when they learned about the Sim Update 5 and got their hands on it. To quote again, it threw things into chaos and they haven't made as much progress as they anticipated in July and now August. However, back to the good news, they are beginning to see some progress on the 737 once again, and to quote Robert, he is itching to get into the preview process, so hopefully not much longer. They still state that it should be here by the end of 2021, but by the looks of it, a potential delay could be on the horizon. It seems Sim Update 5 has made it very tricky, which is perfectly understandable, and I don't blame the PMDG team whatsoever. But I would not be surprised if we do not see it in 2021, and that's not necessarily their fault, it's just depending on what Asobo do with the updates. That's completely out of their control, so I think all I can really say is sit tight and wait. Hopefully, and I imagine this will happen, we'll see some previews this year, some more screenshots, some more videos. But yeah, sadly Sim Update 5 has made it a bit tricky. They say they're back on track for now. Finally, in terms of PMDG, this is some nice news. As I said at the start of the video, it's the 24th birthday of PMDG, so if you fly on P3D still, you can get 24% off all PMDG products, including the 777-200. But there we go, there's your news from PMDG. A bit brief, but news nonetheless, and seeing as we haven't had many from them, I thought I'd better make a video on it. Moving over Just a little update from some of the Discord development projects. The Synaptic simulations A220, which is a freeware product, seems to be coming along really well. They've now integrated airways into the custom built, I don't know if it's the route planner navigation display. We'll go navigation display, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But you can see on the screen now, integrating their custom airway system into the ND. And it looks really good. I mean, I would not be surprised if this just came out of the simulator as default. But it looks that good. It really fits in. The progress here at Synaptic is looking really good. Something to get very excited for, I think. Hopefully, we'll see this in the sim in the not so distant future. Of course, they've been testing around with it already. And it's nice to see some systems being really developed now. Moving over to a company I haven't talked about for a while. India Fox Techo have previewed their F35 in Microsoft Flight Simulator, and this really does look pretty good. It's still a very early model. For those of you who don't know, F35 is a carrier-borne aircraft, or at least a few variants of it are. I believe the C variant and B variant are carrier-borne, the A variant is land-borne. And they also confirmed they'll be including a carrier when this aircraft is released. Now, India Fox Techo create fairly detailed, affordable products, so we should see this in a couple of months, hopefully. They say they are very happy with the cockpit, although they don't want to show it off just yet. Great work from the team, India Fox Techo, I cannot wait to see it. There's all the major news for today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you to my first class channel members. They get a shout out on the screen now. Thank you to Captain Matt Russell, Jesse Wiseman, Ethan Bebeck and Simon Schmidt. You really helped me out, guys. Thank you so much. From me today, that is all. Bye bye.